welcome to Team Timeout Podcast number 4. Today we're going to be talking E3. I'm your host, Mr. Magoo. Here with me I have my fellow administrators, Leet Sarge and Mad Mike.
Hey! It's me, Leet Sarge, yeah.
We also have our interviewer and current member of the month, Vorden.
We'll have that.
God damn it, John! Hi, guys.
We also have our only moderator here, Shaky Jakey.
How's it going, boys?
And first, we're gonna, start off by talking Microsoft. We're
gonna be talking about E3.
Well, yeah, I already mentioned that we're talking about E3. That's the main topic today. Anyway, at Microsoft's E3 press conference, they announced that there's going to be a dashboard update. This is going to have major, Kinect stuff, and you're going to be like, oh, hey, Xbox, suck my cock and stuff like that, So, what's your thoughts on this, guys?
I haven't really heard of much what the dashboard update's going to be. I assume I'll download it, check it out for a few minutes, and then not care anymore.
Yeah, same here. Nothing fucking special about it. It's just the menu option to start games.
I'm just kind of pissed at
NXT?
Yeah, it's almost like NXT. I think it's just trying to make it more Apple-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does certainly seem like they're trying to simplify it. Sorry. Also, Bing that they're bringing to it's kind of pointless. Bing being a kind of a shitty search engine in the first place. Nobody's going to use it. They all use Google anyway. So
I thought
some people supposedly still use Yahoo.
When they first announced Bing, I could have sworn they were going to say, "Hey, we're bringing an internet browser to it."
Yeah.
No, it's just live TV and nothing else.
Yeah. Well, live TV, I'm kind of interested about. I'm wondering if they're going to have you pay extra for it, or if it's just going to be there and you get it for free. Because if so, then I might be able to get rid of my, TV bill altogether, and that's, something I don't have to pay for. Hold on, let's get Austin in here real quick.
No.
He's a little late. Sorry about that.
Fucking unacceptable.
You know why he's late?
God damn it, John! I'm pissed.
Also, to everybody that listened to podcast number 3, we mentioned that we were gonna try and do a podcast before the end of summer. A year later, we haven't done a podcast since then. So again, we're very sorry, and we hope that this kind of makes up for it. And if it doesn't,
I'm back.
then it's whatever. Then you can go screw yourself. Well, anyway, let's talk Minecraft for the Xbox, guys. What do you think?
Yeah.
I mean,
I need 2 copies of Minecraft right now.
Me and Rich already have it for the PC, so I personally don't know if I'm going to get it.
My thing is, I've seen a picture. Some idiot was spamming it on 420 chan, I believe. And what that picture entailed was, his message was, let's spam this everywhere. And what it said was, Notch wrote, and like on a tweeter in his blog update, that you're going to have every version of Minecraft, if you buy the game in alpha, is going to be free. And
Really?
he actually calls it in his blog, when they announced the Xbox edition, when he announces it on his blog, he actually calls it a new version of Minecraft. Under European Union law, that's actually like a technicality in there that technically we should be able to get the Xbox version for free as well.
Oh.
I don't know how it's going to hold up or anything, but it seems pretty sound logic to me.
Yeah, but the thing is,
sounds
will it
really
cost you money to get custom maps and mods and things like that?
This is
If it does,
Microsoft
I'll just play it on my
we're talking
computer.
They're probably. I don't imagine that there's going to be mods on the Xbox version at all.
No, I think they will. They'll let you use USBs and stuff, and they'll detect Minecraft.
No way, they'll make you buy it
No.
on the marketplace.
Yeah, if they can make money on something, they
And the
will.
mod creators will be definitely happy if there's an easy way to distribute their content for a price.
Yeah.
Oh god, money.
Some of
fucking
them will
works,
be
eh?
happy, or some of them will be kind of annoyed with it because we're doing it for the fun of it. But a lot of people would love to make extra money. Like even you notice when you download texture packs and such now, you do it on the ADF.ly or whatever, and all that does is it like kicks back a bit of money for every download they get on there. So
Aye, they get advertisements as well on their forum posts, like
Yeah.
other people paying to get their mod seen or to put videos on of the mod.
Yeah,
But
overall-
realistically, in the basis sense, I am really excited for Minecraft on the Xbox because it means it's going to be even easier for me to play with my friends, which is a nice thing.
Good point.
Yeah, but are you going to play that more on the Xbox or more on the PC?
I like it more on the PC, but if say for instance, if there was Xbox PC server cooperability, that would be kind of cool. If there wasn't,
Yeah.
then I mean, if it's on Xbox and you can just have a server with all your Xbox friends, that could be fun. I don't know.
It could be fun.
I'll play
Well,
both.
I've got a server if you guys want to come on right now.
Building, well, we're kind of in the middle
I have
of
a
something I don't know if you've noticed or not, but...
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
so
shit, we
kinda
guys doing a
pissed off
podcast?
about the servers.
Doing a
yeah, we're doing the podcast right now. If you didn't
Flash
notice.
sarcasm.
Back on topic.
Anyway, come on, let's get the show on the road.
Yeah, well, Minecraft on Xbox, I'm still waiting to see more on it. It looks interesting, and I'm sure it will be fun, because, hey, it's Minecraft. Minecraft's fun. It'll be a fun time. So...
That's a nice house you got there, John.
So...
Game.
We recently just got off the Gears 3 beta, that's over and done with. It was fun. At E3 though, Epic showed off more of the campaign. Giant lambent sea monster that was like in Gears 1 or whatever. That thing was scary as hell back then. Now it's glowing, and I'm quite frightened by this. Also mechs, and you already know this, but Lambent Berserkers are going to be in Reverse Horde, and that's going to be awesome as well. What are you guys' thoughts on it?
It's a good piece of Unreal technology right there. I'll give them that.
It's brown.
Well, I feel
It's
like
brown.
I feel like it's gonna have a solid single player, but then like multiplayer, everyone's just gonna be running the whole Retro Lancer double barrel shotty combo.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
there's going to be, the server is going to be fully up, when the game's out, so there's that. So, at least the game will play like a dream,
Like Inception.
We PC owners have been experiencing no lag for the past 20 years. How do you think we feel?
Yeah, well, you guys have to pay a whole lot more for yours, don't you?
Oh, shut up.
And you have to
Yeah,
install
a year
your
ago.
games and everything, and yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm uninstalling.
I can say though, if I did have a super awesome,
Not get off of
super
base
awesome gaming PC. Shut up, Rich. If I had a super awesome gaming PC, I would be playing on the PC all the time, and it would be fun. Anyway, yeah, back to Gears 3.
The new Horde mode or whatever blew my friggin' mind. It looks like super amount of fun. I'm excited for it.
It reminds me of Left 4 Dead's versus mode.
Which was a lot of fun as well.
Which copied Horde. Move on.
So I personally cannot wait for Gears 3. It's going to be an amazing game. It's going to be really fun, and you get to shoot. You get to have a gun that shoots a live little monster that digs through the ground and blows people up. So there's that.
Oh,
Just
don't
like
forget about the
HIV.
chest high walls. Don't forget about the chest high walls. You
Yes,
always
the
gotta
chest
have
high walls.
walls.
You can't forget about the chest high walls.
I will buy Gears 3 if the Horde mode promises a cheat where it'll come in a Monday Night Combat skin with Bullseye rubbing his balls in my face every 5 seconds.
I want
Wow.
for Gears 3. I want them to have like extra skins for your characters or something. Like I want a Dizzy with like a gay cowboy costume. That would be amazing.
Well, there you go. I mean, it's good to have dreams there, John.
And
What's,
it's very possible that they're going to have alternate appearances for characters, seeing as they have Cole in his Thrashball, uniform, and it's also speculated that they're going to have Dom shaven. They're going to have Marcus in casual clothing as well. So yeah, there's that.
Oh.
Hopefully there'll be Anya in a sexy stripper outfit or something.
Wow.
Let's hope not.
So for faggots now the game.
Oh,
So, yeah.
Which reminds me, I really do hope they include like a freshball mini game. It'd be really nice.
That would be kind of fun, actually. I can imagine that being really awesome. Like just running around doing a roadie run while holding like a ball or something, and then you just knock into someone, you punch them or something. That'd be amazingly fun to play, at least for a short while. But yeah. Anyway, Halo Anniversary was officially announced at E3, or maybe it was before then. But anyway, they showed off shit on Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. It's going to be running on the Reach engine, and it's going to be the game that we all know and love, just better looking. I personally think that it looks pretty neat. I mean, I will probably give a rent because I'm not going to be playing the multiplayer. I'll play campaign because we have Reach for multiplayer if we want to play Halo online. So yeah, the only reason I would be getting it is for the campaign to relive it, and yeah, that's it.
Wait, Magoo, you do realize if you buy it, you get the new maps for Reach. It's like it's 6 new maps, and then basically you
care.
It's like the ODST sort of.
Care.
Right.
No, but people who are
honestly,
listening might.
I only bought one map pack for Reach, and that was because it was discounted to like $5, and I had it left over after buying like a larger DLC pack. So yeah, the Reach maps aren't very good in the first place. So, but yeah, the fact that they're gonna have extra maps on the disc is that's pretty neat.
Yep. The fact you can swap the graphics to the classic and the new when you're playing the game.
Okay, that's pretty neat.
Yep.
But
I'm pretty apprehensive about Combat All Anniversary. I know I'm not going to be getting it on release day.
Yeah.
Definitely not. Considering Skyrim comes out a total of 4 days before that, and Revelations comes out on the same day. Not going to be getting Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary that day. Maybe later. I have one fear, though. If they were to change anything about Halo 1's feel, Halo Combat Evolved's feel, if they were to change anything, I would be kind of devastated because I don't know. It would ruin it for me. Like, I don't know if I want a gaming experience that I cherish to be ruined for me by some sort of modern iteration.
Well, that's the thing that I was even skeptical about in the first place, is that I was reading about how it feels exactly like the first, the original.
I want it to
Halo
feel exactly
Combat
like
Evolved.
the original Halo. If it doesn't, then you're not getting what you wanted. Probably.
I don't know. Like, I kind of felt like it would be neat to see it like in some kind of modern format, but it still looks pretty. Whatever.
You don't even have an Xbox anymore. Shut up.
Well,
I don't know.
Whatever.
All I'm saying is that if I were to play Halo Combat Evolved and it had Halo Reach's gameplay, I mean,
That
I don't
wouldn't
want
be
to say
very
I would
fun.
be disappointed, but I would be disappointed. Yeah, I would be disappointed. I would be. I don't know.
Disappointed.
Because it's such a classic gaming thing, I want to feel like it felt when it came out back in 2001, rather than what it feels like, what Halo Reach feels like, which is a good game, but I mean,
Then why
it's
don't
a
you
new
just
game.
play the original?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I see. It doesn't really have that much appeal for me. Maybe I'll probably rent it or something, but I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wait, does it come on a
just
disc
get
or is
it.
it download?
It's a good question.
Here, let
I
me
know
check.
it's going to be
Check.
$39.99, I think. Correct?
Yeah, that's what I read too, but I don't know whether that's download
Oh, it's
or
gonna be
disc
cheaper.
price.
Okay. Neat. Yeah, personally, I'd like it better if it was just
Yeah, it's a disc.
an arcade game.
It's a disc.
If they released it on like Xbox Live Arcade, I might pick it up
Meh.
because
I don't know. That makes no sense.
No,
Because
I'd
of
like
what?
I'd
The
like
extra
it.
effort it takes to go to a fucking store?
I'm saying no. I mean like I'd like it to re-release the original on like Xbox Live Arcade.
They're re-releasing it on the Xbox 360. I don't really see much of the difference, but
No,
we should move on.
I'm saying like
Oh,
why
oh,
not
hold on.
just release the original no updates or anything, just Halo 1 on like.
Shh, don't tell them, John.
Arcade.
They're trying to get money.
I don't know. I just like it better for the arcade.
Stop speaking
Here's-
logically.
Whatever. So yeah.
Well,
Um.
can I just say something real quick?
Go ahead, Ash.
No.
I'll just buy the game just so I can use the pistol again because that thing was the greatest pistol next to the Deagle.
Yeah, it was a pretty awesome pistol. But
Yep.
yeah. So at E3, Microsoft announced it. We all knew it was coming, but personally, I was sort of dreading it. Halo 4, guys. Master Chief suddenly has a jetpack.
Halo Forerunner.
I'm
do you
offended
think?
by what you just said there. You said we all were expecting it. I didn't know that they were going to announce a Halo 4 until the day of.
I'm
Well,
offended.
I mean,
Exactly.
we're all-
See, what I thought
we're all
was
expecting them to, have Halo.
no. What
not
I
ex-
expected was that
Well, fuck it. If Bill's not going to
Okay.
talk, I'll talk then.
okay. Basically, what I expected because of the legendary ending, where like Chief goes to sleep for like, I thought it would be like 20 years, and then like Halo would like just like disappear for 20 years or so, and then like it would just like come at like, bam, But
mad.
like this,
Yeah,
Next
that's what they're
topic.
going to do.
Unexpected.
We're going to make so much money by making sure that we don't release another game for the next 20 years. That way, a bunch of kids who have never heard of Halo before get to pay to play our game. Hey, remember that epic conclusion to Halo 3? No, you don't? Well, it's somewhere on the internet on like Internet 1.0 sites.
Refer to Duke Nukem Forever. Refer to Duke Nukem
Yeah,
Forever.
Duke Nukem Forever. But
That was a
no,
fucking shit game, that.
hey, fuck you, Jakey.
it looks kind of fun. Anyway, let's
I think
not
I
talk
fucking
about
shit in the game.
Duke
Halo
Nukem Forever's
4
already out, so we're not talking about
Halo
it.
4 looks like, I don't know. I saw a cutscene for, or I saw a trailer for it, and it was cool. It's Halo 4.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna buy it. Shit, it's probably gonna have a fun campaign. It's gonna be a fun game. I mean, it's Halo 4. I
No,
mean,
it's gonna be fun,
I don't know
but
what you're gonna be fighting. It's like Halo 4 started another fight, but I mean, honestly, nobody's seen enough about it, enough of it to exactly denounce it.
You know
Oh,
what happened?
I know. Halo
Halo
4 would be about fighting Cortana.
You'd have to fight off Cortana's PMS.
You guys know what happened is that Microsoft got pissed at Bungie for leaving, so they said, okay, well, if you're going to leave, at least leave it open so that we can make more sequels later.
And
Oh,
Oh
by
yeah,
the
it
way,
was 343
almost funny
Studios
if
that are
you-
making it now.
It's almost funny if you actually understood what happened with Bungie and Microsoft.
What happened?
Bungie was its own entity. They had a contract with Microsoft, and their contract basically expired. So they were like, "Okay, Microsoft, sorry, we're gonna not make any more Halo games for now." And by that point, Microsoft had already acquired the rights to Halo. So Halo isn't Bungie's game; it's Microsoft's game. And so 343 Industries is there to basically produce as many Halo games as you can, or as they can ad nauseum until the series dies out.
Gabe Newell.
There's nothing bad there. The whole thing is it's a money grab by
Yeah,
Microsoft.
no.
That's honestly what it is.
And
Cough Activision, cough.
I hope it. Yeah, I was about to say. I hope it doesn't end up being like Call of Duty, where it starts
And it will.
getting kind of stale. But
It probably.
It will.
Yeah, probably will.
Call of Duty's still
That's sad.
fun for me.
That's sad.
Okay,
I mean,
it's
fun.
fun,
but-
It's fun to a
you
point,
can't
but then
deny-
after a while, you just
Let's
feel
not
like...
talk about Call of Duty now. You guys get off on random tangents and start talking about things we're not supposed to be talking about.
Okay, Rich.
Well, anyway, on the Sony. Sony at E3 revealed their newest console, the the PlayStation Vita. You gotta, say the full name, otherwise it's just not as big of an impact. Dual nubs now. Ooh. Also,
revolutionary.
Uncharted's gonna be on it, so I might just have to pick it up for that.
Pat.
So it's like, oh, holy crap. And you know me, I'm like major Uncharted fanboy here. So I might have to pick it up just for that. So I think it's pretty neat that they finally have dual, nipples on their little portable thingy. But honestly, I already have a DS, and I don't really think I need to buy another portable gaming console, seeing as I only play my DS very rarely, and that's only to level up my Pokemans.
I can
So,
see myself. I can see myself buying one around Christmas time because it's reasonably priced and the launch lineup
Yeah,
looks pretty
it is.
solid. And
No, but the problem is, man, like you have to use AT&T, and AT&T sucks.
well, that's the thing. You don't have to use AT&T. You can use Wi-Fi. You stupid retard.
I don't care. AT&T sucks. Roar.
Shut up, Borden. Yeah,
Okay.
the PS Vita really surprised me. It looks really, really pretty. Like, for a handheld, I was not expecting it to look as nice as it does. When I was watching the Sony press conference, I was kind of like, oh, holy shit. And then they were like, oh, and we're having it all done through AT&T, and you could kind of tell because the crowd actually booed.
Yeah, I heard that. That was funny.
You could tell it was like, oh, yeah, you're doing so well. Aww.
Oh,
Don't
But,
trust yourself.
yeah,
It looks great. I won't be picking it up.
Apparently Sony is going to be selling the PlayStation Vita for a loss, you guys. They plan on it being profitable in about 3 years. So,
That's what they did with the PlayStation 3.
yeah,
wait. How much are they selling it for?
they're
$250
selling it for
$300.
like $250 for like Wi-Fi only, and then $300 for Wi-Fi and AT&T service. But
I
that's
could buy,
that's like, oh, it's 3G, but you know the service contract is required with AT&T.
I might as well buy 300 cheap hookers.
Yeah.
For $1.
Yeah, really cheap hookers.
That's
Why
really
not?
dangerous.
Borden, stop
extremely
talking,
dangerous.
please.
Why don't you just buy one decent hooker for $300?
Good point.
Or why don't you pay off your sister or something and say, hey,
Okay,
sis,
let's
why
go.
don't you do something special for me? She's like, oh, big brother, okay.
No, dude, this
John.
just got really weird now. I mean, jokes are fine when we're not recording this for to be listened to on friggin' YouTube.
Okay, so it's got 2 analog sticks, rear touchpad, front touchpad for going on.
Uncharted.
An Uncharted, Little Big Planet, and Moderation.
I don't care about any of the other things. Uncharted. All
Let's
right.
talk about Halo 4 again.
Yeah, Halo 4. Okay, apparently Master Chief's gonna have a jetpack in this one. He also has some sort of a firearm as well. I don't know what it's called yet, but yeah, it's some sort of firearm. It shoots like bullets and stuff, you know. Anyway,
Yeah, this is revolutionary.
Also at the Sony conference, they announced Starhawk, which is the successor to Warhawk, which was actually a pretty fun game. It was sort of like a third-person Battlefield, but focused on jets and stuff, and it worked pretty well. I don't think you guys played it, but it was pretty fun. So this one,
TeamTimeout, huh?
This one, it takes place in like space on a different planet. I'm pretty sure that you can fly your plane up into space and shit stuff.
If they have space combat, I will go out and buy PS3 right now.
Wait a minute. Wasn't Halo Reach meant to have space combat as well?
I'm pretty sure Star Wars Battlefront 2 was promising seamless ground to space combat in the game, and it didn't end up like that. So, but the game was still like absolutely amazing. So it's like whatever. But yeah, Starhawk looks pretty fun. I will be at until I see more on it. I'll mark it as a rent. If it ends up looking like absolutely amazing, then I'll have to buy it.
Well, the thing is, it's gonna have space combat because the planet that the game is based on is in space. So there you go.
Well, yeah.
Space. Are we in space yet?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we're not in space yet. Are we in space, guys? I'm pretty sure we're still on the launching pad, just waiting to be launched. Anyway,
I want to see how pissed Rich is right now.
Sly Cooper lives, you guys.
Yes.
I absolutely love this game.
Yeah,
like the
fun.
Sly Cooper back on the PS2, man.
You guys don't even know.
I sunk so many hours into that game. It's an amazingly fun game. And I can't wait for Thieves in Time, I believe, is what they're calling this one. It doesn't matter. It's Sly Cooper. You don't need a reason to love it. Yeah, Sly Cooper.
By the way,
God damn it, Victor. I backed up all three old games.
Shut up.
God damn it, Victor. I backed up every Sly Cooper game for the PS2 just to play through all of them, and they are really fun, and I can't wait for this game to come out. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I really love this
Awesome.
Sly Cooper series. Though I've only beaten 1 and 2. I should probably get 3. Probably should.
Yeah.
So yeah,
It's
Sly
gonna be
Cooper-
fun, and it's
Sly
gonna be the
Cooper's
same.
gonna be, it's gonna be more of the same, but that's good because it hasn't been on the PS3 yet, and the last time we played it was PlayStation 2, and PlayStation
and there
2 's
has
like
been a
dynamite
good
now, so-
platformer.
Yeah, we haven't had like an absolutely amazing platformer other than like Uncharted 3 or Uncharted 2 and 1.
Or Ratchet and Clank.
Or yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
Dude, I want another Ratchet and Clank. Fuck.
That would be good, except for not a totally gay all for one, but whatever. We'll talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, All for One. I didn't even list that because it's not on my radar because it's like, oh hey, it looks kind of lame.
Isn't that a huge crossover?
No, it's not. But hey, since we're already talking about it, Sly Cooper All for One. What do you guys think about it?
What is it?
No.
It's like Sly. Did I say Sly Cooper or did I say whatever?
Yeah, you
said
said
Sly
Sly
Cooper.
Cooper.
Yeah,
You said
yeah,
Sly
yeah.
Cooper.
Sly Cooper All
Sly-
for One. No,
I thought
Ratchet
you were
and
trying to make
Clank.
a joke.
Ratchet and Clank All for One. No, that was just my fuck up. Ratchet and Clank All for One. It's basically going to be Ratchet and Clank with like 4-player co-op, I think. So.
Oh yeah, it's the huge crossover of Jack and Dexter and Sly Cooper, isn't it?
No,
Or am I thinking of
it's,
something else?
it's gonna
No, that was
the
PlayStation Move Heroes.
it's gonna
Oh,
be
yeah.
Doctor Nefarious and Captain Quark as the other two
Captain
characters.
Cork.
So, I don't know. I mean, I still have to buy Tools of Destruction and play through that because it's going to be absolutely amazing. And
Yeah,
then
Tools
I
of
have to
Destruction.
I have to also get Quest for Booty and then Crack in Time as well and play through those and be all awesome and say, oh my God, Ratchet and Clank, I haven't played you since Up Your Arsenal. Oh,
I've only played Going Commando, and
Going Commando, I didn't really like all that much, but it was Ratchet and Clank, so it was still good.
no, the thing that pissed me off the most at first was those arena battles. God, I hate those.
Yeah.
Those are fun.
Anyway, Resistance 3. This has already been announced, but they actually showed some footage on it, more footage at least. There's also going to be a bundle with like a new 3D TV, and it's going to be really overpriced, and I'm not interested.
Fuck
in it.
3D.
And well, Resistance 1 was really good, but Resistance 2 was kind of like your average shooter. There was nothing redeeming about it except for the fact that it just had a giant ass monster and you kill that thing like halfway through the game. So it's like,
Ask me how I think about Resistance 3. Quick.
what do you think about Resistance 3?
Crap.
Oh yeah, you're funny using a joke
Wow.
that I made in a few
Hi,
podcasts
Jiggy.
back. Yeah.
Really?
Anyway.
It's Mike
Yeah.
Camille rap noise.
It's really disappointing that Resistance is such a mediocre franchise, seeing as it came from Insomniac, who did Ratchet and Clank, which is absolutely amazing.
And
So-
hey, you know what? I haven't been able to talk about anything because I don't own a PlayStation 3 here. But
Yeah, same here,
I was
man.
watching, and that 3D TV deal is actually a pretty decent deal. I don't remember the
That's
pricing
actually a really good
specifically
deal.
on it,
Yeah.
but it's actually a good deal, and Sony's pushing more of its own product because it is a Sony 3D TV, because they make 3D TVs. And the fact that they're doing it in kind of an intelligent way, where they're branding a PlayStation TV, is kind of neat. I like the approach that Sony took doing that, and if I had a lot of disposable income, I would get a PS3 and a 3D TV because it's kind of cool.
Hey,
Yeah, it
Rich,
comes with a full
Rich.
HD 3D TV with glasses and Resistance 3 apparently, and it's only $500. That's pretty good actually.
That's a brilliant price.
I don't know.
Wanna-
For that
Yeah, but
price,
Rich,
buy the console,
Rich.
So.
Did you know that Sony makes refrigerators too?
Uh-huh. Sony makes everything. Okay, let's not talk about refrigerators.
That refrigerator they revealed at E3. Wow.
The
Man, that shit.
mini
that-
fridge?
Oh my god.
Anyway,
PlayStation mini fridge.
Dust 514. This is a shooter
Freaking
that's
cool.
this is a shooter that's based off of a space combat game on the PC called EVE
Space
Online.
combat game, space MMORPG.
Well,
it's
yeah,
not a space
it's the same
combat
thing,
game.
really. It's like, oh, hey, you fly a ship around and stuff. But yeah, it looks really good. It's supposed to connect to the two of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks like it'll be fun. What do you guys think?
Balls, steel, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks pretty cool the way they're gonna make it like integrate with the actual game of EVE Online, which EVE Online's a pretty ridiculous MMO. It's very hard to get into, but if you do get into it, it's kind of cool. Okay, who the hell is messaging?
So yeah, Dust looks pretty neat. I'm sure it'll be fun. Also, it was announced as a PS3 exclusive at E3, so there's that. This is the one I'm personally most excited for. Uncharted 3. I am ecstatic over this game. I cannot wait. The beta is going to be coming, later this month for PlayStation Plus and the infamous 2 people. But yeah, I cannot wait for Uncharted 3. I am incredibly excited. What do you guys think?
This is the game that wants to make me go out and buy a PS3. End of story.
What's so fucking good about it? I just see some guy who tries to pretend to be Indiana Jones.
Uncharted feels like a modern day Indiana Jones. It's an incredibly cinematic game, and it's really fun to play.
AKA it's shit.
Has it got Harrison Ford in it?
Yes, it does. It has Harrison Ford in it.
Well, I better be. Well.
Wait, John, does it have Indians? I mean, no, crap, does it have aliens? Oh god, wrong word.
Well,
doing everything.
It has these weird Nazi monster thingies in Uncharted 1, and then it has Yetis that turn out to be fucking blue people that are hopped up on Jamba Juice.
Cocaine.
I'm waiting for the Uncharted series to end with him, that guy waking up out of the Animus and saying, "Wow, that was cool."
Don't make me hit you.
You guys would understand that if you knew that both
the only
voice
thing I know
are the same.
Oh yeah, they kind of seem like they would be actually.
No, they are the same person.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same voice actor.
But yeah, I don't really know much about Uncharted. All I know is that I watched the gameplay thing or whatever, the demo, and he was doing well, yeah, it looked very boring actually, but I mean, I don't know, I never played it, but yeah, to me it looked really boring. But
good.
he was doing an overhand stroke underwater. Have you ever tried to swim freestyle underwater? That's difficult.
Yeah.
No, it's not. I do that every day.
In other words, it's impossible. They need to fix the swimming animation, something a little bit more realistic. But
because every video game in the world is based on realism.
Yep. Man, look at that painkiller.
See, but there's a few things where you can do realism, like swimming correctly.
No. You swim with your ears.
Swimming correctly.
Anyway, to me, Uncharted 3 looks really good. So, yeah. Anyway,
his gills better look really nice in water.
Yeah, I really hope they add some gills onto him, make him seem all sexy with his gills and stuff.
I really want that swimming to be realistic.
Pretty boy Nathan Drake. Yeah. Anyway, off to Nintendo. Big thing they announced, the Wii U, guys. Wii U! Hey, we noticed that you guys like to watch TV, so we put a TV in your controller. Now you can play TV while watching your controller. What do you guys think?
What?
I just don't know what to think about it. TV, controller, TV.
I don't think anything about it.
I have no problem with it, just the name. Wii U. The fuck were they thinking?
No, the only thing I have a problem with is the fact that they were like, oh yeah, this is going to be the Wii console for you. It's instead of being for your family, it's going to be for you and stuff. And that's going to be cool. And then you realize what he goes, in the next 20 seconds he says, or he starts giving examples of how the Wii U is going to be really helpful when you're trying to deal with your family.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, this is the console not for your family, and let's talk about how it relates to your family.
Yeah,
Great job there, guy.
I feel like that entire press conference was pretty undirected, and they don't know exactly what direction they want to go in with that console, to be honest.
It was pretty much the VG Cats comic.
Honestly, I really didn't know what to make of the Wii U. I kind of looked at it and I'm like, well,
Neither did Nintendo.
We're sorry. We're so sorry.
We're sorry.
I mean,
Yeah.
although the games that I did see on it looked pretty cool.
Zelda looked alright.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Ocarina of Time 3D just came out for the Nintendo 3D. If it wasn't, or
S.
3DS, whatever. Yeah. I forgot the S, you guys. You should lynch me and stuff and burn me at the stake. I'm a witch. Yeah. Anyway,
Look you up.
I don't think I'll get it. I mean, Ocarina of Time was a big part of my childhood, but at the same time, I had to buy a 3DS in order to get it, and I'm not gonna go for it, honestly.
But
on the 3DS?
Unless a Pokemon game comes out for the 3DS, and it's like one of the main Pokemon games, like Black and White, one of those. Unless another one comes out, then I'm not getting it.
Okay, how many more random colors can they make?
I have no fucking clue.
It's Nintendo. Millions.
They'll think of
It would-
something.
Pokemon,
real
red, yellow, blue, green, double rainbow all the way.
Gold, silver, and crystal, those weren't colors. Gold and silver are metals, and crystal is, of course, crystal.
Well, they can't classify as colors if you really want. Forget it.
Black and white are technically shades.
You know what? The next Pokemon game, since we all know that they're out of names, probably officially, because I don't want them to go towards medals. The next one should probably just be Pokemon Roy G. Biv.
What?
No. Next Pokemon should be double rainbow. End of story.
Roy G. Biv is the color of the rainbow, Magoo. Are you okay?
Yeah, I picked up on that. I was like, oh,
Hey,
wow.
Magoo, man, ever have a childhood, man?
What's a childhood?
Bro, what are you talking
Friend
about? I'm
Deb?
so stoned.
Trust me, you guys. The second you hit 18, your childhood is just like a what childhood?
I'm off.
Yeah, because
partying
you're totally
and
old and know it.
all the
Yeah, you're
food.
totally old.
I'm fucking turning 20 this year. God, I'm old.
Dude, my brother's 21, so shut up.
Your brother's Asian, so he doesn't really matter now, does he?
Hey, Magoo.
I remember.
Hey, Magoo. Did I ever recommend you my preferred treatment of people your age?
No.
It's called a bullet and a fucking gun.
Hey, that's illegal.
Well, no. Well, yeah, I guess.
I'm 19. I remember back in the olden days when I used to play Halo 2 on the original Xbox.
Oh,
Okay, that was just a bad joke. Let's go.
Yeah, well,
Four.
Ocarina of Time and whatchamacallit, the Wii U and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna take a break here, guys. We'll be back, listen to some music and stuff. So yeah, we're gonna get
Goodbye.
some snacks or something.
I'm gonna get Pepsi.
I plan on making myself a sandwich, and then getting a soda
Pepsi.
and something. And Jakey wants to know if he can get a Pepsi as soon as I turn the recording off. So yeah.
Pepsi.
Hey, welcome back to podcast 4. We're all refueled, had our break, listened to some music, ate and stuff. Now we're gonna be talking. We're gonna be talking Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. It looks pretty good. I mean, every game has to have New York blow up, but it looks good. What do you guys think?
Same
Ours
shit.
is better.
You know what the game it looks like? Call of Duty 4. You know what Call of Duty 4 looks like? Modern Warfare 2. You know what Modern Warfare 2 looks like? Modern Warfare 3.
You know what that looks like?
Call of Duty looks all the same, but it's gonna be fun. So
No,
Yeah,
it's
what
fun
looks
as
like-
modern black fuck.
I'll
fun one.
probably
excited.
end up buying it or like renting it somehow. I mean,
It's an automatic 8 out of 10.
yeah,
I kind of don't want to waste the $60 on it, you know.
I don't
I have
think
no
it's
problem
wasted.
with it.
If I have people to play with, then it won't be a wasted night. If I get a little bit of enjoyment out of it, it won't be a wasted $60.
I guess you're right, Rich.
So I mean, honestly, yeah, it looks the same. Yeah, I've played that game before, maybe 3 or 4 times now. But I don't know.
Yeah, I could go play a better game, but this game is fun.
it's gonna be fun. There's gonna be new attachments, new guns, hopefully new kill streaks, new
It'll
campaign.
be a fun game.
It'll be fun.
No more kill streaks.
There's going to be new kill streaks. So
And thankfully it's
Oh, yeah.
in England this time. Well,
Oh,
half
yeah.
of it's in England.
The fighting takes place in England.
Yeah.
Finally, we get to blow up all the Irishmen.
it's gonna have London in it, so that's gonna be pretty neat. Maybe we get to blow up Big Ben or something.
I
Pretty
assume
sure-
you'd
I'm
probably
pretty
be fighting on the side of the English.
It's probably
Wait,
gonna have
talking
you flying
about
around like
Big Ben. Talking about Big Ben, we can talk about Mass Effect 3 now, the trailer with Big Ben. That's in
We'll
it.
get to Mass Effect in a while. Don't worry about it.
Well, the last mission of Modern Warfare 3 is probably going to be where Germany's trying to launch nukes out of Big Ben. So there you go.
Probably.
I think
And
they
then-
tried
and
that
then-
60
and
years
then
ago
so-
and failed.
And then Soap has to stop him, and Price almost dies, but doesn't because they need him alive for Modern Warfare 4. So,
And then you
And
find
6 and
Roach,
7.
and then all the other characters, that you play as throughout the game die.
Oh, and Roach
They come
magically
back to
comes
life.
back to life.
And then they get put in a cryo chamber.
Are
and
we
they wake
really
up in
talking about
space.
Call of Duty story mode right now?
Yeah, we totally are.
The
People play
multiplayer's
that?
going to be fun. We already know that, Rich.
The story's gonna be a fucking Michael Bay movie. It'll be tons of cool explosions. It'll be fun for, the one time you play it, which will be 4 hours. Which will be about as long as the campaign is. You'll get through it, you'll be like, wow, that was kind of amusing. I'll never play that again.
Overall, the game is going to be fun. So yeah.
Oh no. You're gonna play the single player again, just for the achievements.
No,
Well,
you
yeah.
won't.
Yep.
Anyway, Battlefield 3 was, showed off a little bit more, the tank gameplay and stuff. Battlefield 3, I don't know, it looks really, really pretty, but, my thoughts are, I just hope that it doesn't turn out like Medal of Honor, because it kind of,
Oh my
at
fucking
this
god!
point, it's looking like more, it's
Goddamn
looking like Medal of Honor.
Between that piece of shit fucking shovelware game, Medal of Honor. Hey, the tier 1 up. They can grow tiers. They must be really fucking high. No, it's fucking 3. Battlefield 2 came out a long ass time ago. Still fucking play today. No, don't try to comparison between that shovelware piece of shit.
I can't hear him, it keeps cutting out.
Yeah, he kind of.
It looks a lot like Medal of Honor, and I'm really hoping that it doesn't turn out like it. So, yeah. Medal of Honor single player was good, but multiplayer was terrible. So, yeah.
Fuck you, go to the fucking Japanese woman's cock.
What the fuck is he talking about? I can't hear him.
He's having a rant.
Hey, Rich, you know what
Whatever.
game Battlefield 3 looks like? Medal of
He
Honor.
pretty much gave his opinion on it, I guess.
Basically, it looks fucking awesome. I'm actually not. Well, I'm only mad because you drew the comparison between that shitty game and Battlefield 3.
I said I hope it doesn't. Okay.
I hope it doesn't too. It better not.
I never said, oh hey, it's gonna be exactly like it. I'm just saying it looks similar, and I really hope it doesn't turn out like that. I hope it feels, like Battlefield, and not
Let me
like some
revise
shitty
my-
Medal of Honor. Because Medal of Honor was terrible. At least the
My-
multiplayer side was.
As to, hey, I totally agree with you, bro. Let's make sure
No,
this game's gonna
Brofist.
this bump.
Hey, guys, Battlefield 3 is going to be great. What's the next game?
Well,
Mass Effect.
I was gonna.
Mass Effect is
say-
also going to be great. Next game.
Battlefield 3 will be better than Modern Warfare 3. Let's
Modern Warfare 3 versus Battlefield 3, guys. What do you think is gonna be
3,
better?
because it's going to
Battlefield
be
3,
Modern Warfare 3, which is the same game I've played 6 times.
it's going to be
think-
universally the same. Battlefield 3 is going to be better than Modern Warfare. It's no competition next game.
I think.
No,
that-
I think it's gonna be big rigs over the road racing.
What?
Yeah, your opinion totally
What
matters.
is that?
Anyway,
Seriously.
I think Battlefield 3 is going to be really good. If it's nothing like Medal of Honor, I will be incredibly happy, and that also means that Battlefield 3 will be better than Modern Warfare 3.
Battlefield game, it's not going to be like Medal of fucking Honor. Medal of Honor was a shitty game.
Yeah, and it
Have
came
you
from the
ever
same
played-
developer.
Yeah, a shitty game.
Developer.
Medal of Honor was an attempt by DICE and by EA mostly to get as much money as they could out of a dead series by making us some sort of revival. The Medal of Honor played basically like a crossbreed between Call of Duty because it had kill streaks, bros.
And again,
And
I keep
tons
saying
of
I
Michael
hope it
Bay
doesn't
goals.
turn out like it. I don't know why you're getting all defensive and shit. So whatever.
Don't get all defensive taco on me.
I'm getting fired up because fuck Medal of Honor. That game sucked.
BioWare showed off their two big games, Star Wars: The Old Republic and Mass Effect 3. The Old Republic, I know that for a fact, Rich as well. We're both getting really, really super
Oh,
pumped for this game.
Oh yeah.
We already have our own guild set up on oldrepublic.com, and we're gonna be playing Sith right off the bat, and it's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait. After playing Knights of the Old Republic on my PC for the first time, I'm super stoked, and I cannot wait for this game even more so now.
Gotta beat that game, John. Gotta
I've
beat
got
that.
one
I
question
can't
though.
wait.
Got one
Don't
question
spoil
about
it,
it.
Jakey. Beating it.
No, you know World of Warcraft, right? You know how there's the European servers and then there's the American servers, meaning I can't play with like North Americans, right?
I didn't know
Is that
that they set it up.
Alright, well, is that going to be the same case with the Old Republic? Because I don't know if I can play with you guys.
Good.
Probably. We'll have to look into it, actually. I'm not sure about that. I watched the game demo that they did of the Old Republic. It was like a half an hour-ish, and they took questions and stuff. It looked pretty good. It was, I mean, I'll say that it was a WoW clone in the very basis sense. I mean, World of Warcraft does a lot of stuff right, and this game looks like it took all the things that World of Warcraft did right and seamlessly integrated them. Which means I really cannot complain because World of Warcraft is the top of the MMORPG genre.
Yep.
And,
That's
there's
good.
really not much you can do. It looks like an excellent game. I was very impressed by how they handled it. EA and BioWare, I don't think they did as great a job handling Mass Effect 3. I don't think they did a great job showing it off. I think that the game
That's
looks
good, though.
incredible. What they did show was great, but the people weren't very charismatic, and they just weren't, I don't know. They were enthusiastic, but they just didn't really... They weren't charismatic enough to really show it off and get people fired up as much as... even the Old Republic guys were. The Old Republic guys were pretty excellent about,
Yeah.
getting people fired up, but the Mass Effect 3 people were just kind of like, yeah, this is our game.
The CG trailer for the Old Republic with the space zombie. Sorry, not space zombie. Space John Marston looked like
Yeah.
it was really entertaining, really awesome, and I'm just like, oh my god, this is really really cool, and it's like, oh hey, this is like the chick with the green lightsaber that's like Bastila's daughter, and it's like, wait, Bastila's a romance option in KOTOR. That means that this is my daughter.
Oh, you haven't romanced her yet, have you?
Not yet. I haven't gotten that far into the game yet, but it's just like, oh yeah, fuck yeah.
No, it's not. It's not as awesome as you think it is.
Rich.
And I'll spoil it for you if you want. Literally, it's just that BioWare wasn't allowed to go as far as they wanted to go with that. Basically, meaning the romance option leads to you. I love you, honey. I'm going to kiss you.
No,
Well,
I didn't
Dragon
like
Age 2.
say. Oh, I didn't figure that they were gonna have like, oh hey, look, a second of bare ass. I wasn't expecting that. Anyway,
Okay.
so it's just like, oh hey, I'm just thinking like, oh hey, they have sex off screen, Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
So
yeah.
I'm still excited because that's
It's
my.
just fantastic.
It's like, oh hey, that's my daughter in KOTOR. So I'm super
really
excited.
like the idea.
I'm super excited.
I don't know. You guys are gonna have to back me up or to refute me on this one. I was kind of annoyed with the fact that they kind of spoiled some stuff. I guess in my mind, they spoiled some stuff with what they showed. Basically, like the Quarian fleet's in orbit, and you need to call down stuff. Okay, well now I know I'm working with the Quarians to do something.
Yeah,
I know that I'm
before we go into that,
Nope, I did.
let's are we done with Old Republic? I guess we are. So yeah,
I'm excited for it. That's all I gotta say.
yeah. Old Republic looks really good. We cannot wait. So yeah, like you were just
There's a monthly fee, right?
what?
There's a monthly fee, right?
Probably
MMO, yes. Probably.
Worth it though.
it's most
Yeah,
likely
probably.
going to.
I
Anyway,
think I'll just buy the 1 month card and then just try it for a month. See what happens.
yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway.
basically.
Off to BioWare's other big blockbuster game. This thing is huge. I cannot wait. Mass Effect 3, gonna be fucking amazing. You can call down like a giant bomb from like the Normandy or maybe some smaller ship. I don't know. It still looks really, really cool. And yeah, it looks really cool. Looks kind of like the same game as Mass Effect 2, but
It looks
I
really
can't
cool.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
It looks
Can you wait
really
now?
cool.
Mass Effect 3, Uncharted, and Skyrim are like the games I'm most excited.
Sounds like you said unfarted.
It's just like, oh god. So, yeah, what do you guys think of Mass Effect 3?
Well,
Mass
Uncharted,
Effect.
Mass
Let's all
Mass
talk
Effect,
at once.
They all look pretty cool.
It looks like Mass Effect 2, but with better graphics, which is a good thing, because too many changes leads to failure.
Yeah.
guys.
Honestly, they could have kept the graphics engine from Mass Effect 1 and I would be happy.
No, but if
yeah.
you've seen the weapon attachments they've got now, you can go up to like crafting benches like throughout the mission, and you can add attachments.
Yeah, I like that they're kind of reintegrating a few of the RPG elements from Mass Effect 1. That's kind of nice.
I like
I
the
was
fact that
expecting
Mass
more.
Effect. It's gonna be amazing.
RPG.
Yeah, it's gonna have a good story and stuff.
It's gonna have an amazing story because it's BioWare, and let's face it, BioWare is like the greatest storytellers of all time.
Well, let's not talk about Dragon
Well-
Age 2, shall we?
Well, Dragon Age 2, I think we can all agree that Dragon Age 2 doesn't exist.
Hey
Yeah.
guys,
Dragon Age 2 is a small blemish on an otherwise glorious asshole.
Well, why does that have to be an okay? But alright.
Or
Yes.
an otherwise glorious rack. How about that?
There we go. That works too.
guys, about that 4-player co-op, eh?
That's just a rumor. It's just a rumor. It's just a rumor. It's a rumor. It's a rumor. It's just a rumor. It's a rumor.
As long as it has nothing to do with the main story of Mass Effect, I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
it'd be pretty awesome if you could play as Rex with a shotgun.
That would make me sad, because then there would have to be Commander Shepard there. I want that.
Yeah. So yeah. Let's move on. Assassin's Creed Revelations. We got to see much more of this. Ezio is an old geezer now. You know, gray hair and stuff, and he's not in Italy anymore. And you get to play as Altair, and you get to play as what's his face. So yeah, it looks good. It's Assassin's Creed, and it's probably gonna set it up for AC3, which hopefully will come out eventually. But yeah, at the end of Brotherhood, big holy crap moment, and
Yeah.
I'm really excited to see where that leads. What do you guys think?
Very
Nah,
excited
it's
to
on
see what happens.
Project now.
I think they should just gone to Assassin's Creed 3 in my opinion.
Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
I agree with that too, because let's face it,
I don't-
Oh
in
shit!
Brotherhood, Ezio's story was pretty much done. But
No.
I'm kind of excited to see where they're gonna take it
What the
in
fuck was that?
Revelations. So
Revelations will be a good game. I cannot wait for either that and Assassin's Creed 3. I can't wait for Mass Effect 3 either.
yeah,
But Assassin's Creed 3, I don't know. I'm totally fine with them extending it to another game before that because Assassin's Creed is a great game, has a great story, and I'm totally pumped.
yeah, I agree with that completely. Also, Brotherhood's combat was, that was a major
Fun.
improvement over. It was a major improvement over Assassin's Creed 2, and if they improve it even more in Revelations, I just can't wait to beat some guy with my sword rather than use the dagger hidden in my arm. I can't wait. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, let's move on from that. Bethesda's big return to the Elder Scrolls, guys. Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim,
Rim job.
Holy shit!
Bro-
What is this? The fortune
Roaming.
goes with flames.
I was
roaming.
waiting for that joke.
Two words, guys. 2 words, guys.
Playing out and rim
Roaming.
job all over Skyrim.
Roaming dragons. Fucking roaming dragons, and they just go around and oh hey, I see a dragon off in the distance. I think I'll avoid that. And it just looks absolutely amazing.
Job right.
When it showed off some of the dragon combat, dragons coming down, landing right in front of you, blowing fire at you, I'm pretty sure I had an orgasm. So
Yeah. The only thing that I noticed that was kind of I didn't like was that there was a little bit of animation hang for the dragons. I don't think they're gonna let that go through the polished game because I'm sure that they noticed it. They won't do that. In addition, I don't know, roaming dragons. I hope there's like a cap on how many dragons there are at once because honestly, if I'm roaming and there's like 30 dragons out in this area. You know how annoying it would be if everywhere you went there was a fucking dragon?
Yeah.
You know what it'd be? It'd be like Far Cry 2, where every 3 seconds there's another African trying to kill you.
Yep.
Right, it's like you just got out of 10. Yeah, I'm just out of 10. Oh, fucking dragon!
Killed the dragon, walked into the cave. Let's raid this cave. Oh yeah, I'm so happy that I raided this cave. It was so successful. Come out of the cave. Hey, look, a dragon. Fuck.
Yeah. Hopefully there'll be some sort of a cap on, how many dragons come out at once, because, in the E3 footage when they showed it off, they killed one dragon and another dragon immediately came down. It was like an ice dragon, which is apparently even more powerful than a regular dragon. And so the guy...
Although admittedly that was really cool.
Yeah, he went up to the top of the tower and he started fighting it off, and it was like, oh my god.
that was really cool.
It was just so awesome. I cannot wait for Skyrim. It's just like, oh god. Yes.
The thing but the thing I fucking want about Skyrim is dual wielding. I'm so happy that they have dual wielding.
Watch me.
Yeah, that game's amazing. Plus, like, I don't know, they're including so much depth and stuff into it with the whole, like, they're supporting the modding community, which is excellent on the PC, and they've even talked a little bit about trying to get modding on the Xbox in there. Don't know how that would work, but...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks awesome.
Skyrim is going to be amazing. Oblivion was one of the greatest. Oblivion was one of the greatest games of all time. Fallout 3 was amazingly crafted as well, and I cannot wait to get my hands on Skyrim and be thrust into the Elder Scrolls universe.
New Vegas was shit.
New Vegas wasn't as good as I thought it would have been.
Wasn't shit.
It wasn't terrible, but it
Fallout 3 was way better.
Wasn't that great. Fallout 3
No, New Vegas was a better game gameplay-wise. Fallout 3 had a cooler, not even a cooler setting. They were the same game almost. They were good.
The only thing I didn't like about New Vegas was that New Vegas felt really empty to me. Like there wasn't like people partying all over the place. Like it's New Vegas. Why aren't there more people partying?
The problem with the thing with the engine though is, no, Victor. The problem with like the Oblivion games and the Fallout games is that when there's meant to be like a circus or like a really busy place, there'll be like 5 people there when it's meant to be hundreds.
Yeah, and
it's like,
especially you notice when, I don't mean to spoil anything, but honestly the game came out so long ago just play it. Like when you're doing President Kimball's speech on Hoover Dam, there's like 30 NPCs out there. You know how many times my game crashed because it couldn't handle the processing power from the AI?
I know.
Yeah, the what is it? I can't remember what their engine's called. It's like creative engine. Yeah, it's
a shitty
good,
engine to be honest.
Yeah, it's a decent enough engine, but it just it really.
Thank God we're getting a new one, with Skyrim.
Yeah,
That's gonna be awesome.
Well, Skyrim's just an updated engine. It's not really the new engine.
Well, it's gonna be better than playing on the Fallout 3.
Hopefully.
Which is like the Oblivion.
To be honest here, Oblivion's engine was 2005.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember when it first came out and how everyone was like, "Holy shit, this is the greatest looking game ever."
Yeah. Now it looks like everybody.
Did you see the?
Like,
well, I don't know. I don't know if I don't really want to talk about this for the podcast, but there's a picture I saw that shows like it compares the faces of different races from Skyrim and Oblivion. And like in Oblivion, all of them have really round faces and they kind of look like they have Down syndrome. And then like, in Skyrim, they actually look like people.
Yeah, like the Khajiit or whatever they're called, like the lion people or whatever. It actually looks like it's gonna be kind of awesome to play as one now because it looks like a fucking like giant cat person, like almost like a werewolf. And I'm like, oh, that looks like it might be kind of awesome to play as. as opposed to playing
When
as one in
furry.
Oblivion, which looks really stupid.
It won't be fun unless you're a furry fag.
Still, it looks like it's like a friggin' werewolf almost, and I was like, oh yeah,
that looks great.
that looks awesome.
The game just looks incredible. What else do we have to talk about?
Saints Row the
Well,
Third.
we're pretty much done with Skyrim. So yeah, at E3 they showed off gameplay of the Tomb Raider reboot, which is coming out next year, not this year, next year. And they're going for more survival horror, not really too much horror, but more on the survival type gameplay instead of like outright platforming and shooting with large breasts and stuff. So they're going, they're taking a neat direction in this one, and it looks good. So, what do you guys?
Well, let's just hope they don't do the RPG element from like that one really bad Tomb Raider game where like you open doors and she's like, "Oh, my arms feel stronger now."
Oh God.
No, like
What game
I
is
don't know.
that?
The game looks cool and stuff, but the voice acting really annoys me.
Yeah,
And
you were saying how she sounds like.
She sounds like she's being forcibly like penetrated by something.
Yeah.
Like she's walking, she's like,
Yeah. Yeah, she's
I just
fighting all the time.
I lit a torch. I lit a torch.
I lit a torch. It was so hard. Why is everything so hard?
And honestly, they're like, this is the transformative story. This is how Lara Croft becomes Lara Croft. So I'm like, okay, so she's gonna go in a whiny teenage college kid and leave a big-breasted slut.
Yeah, big-breasted slut. Yep.
Interesting story. I'm pretty pumped.
Yeah, I want to see exactly who does the surgery on her on the island.
Although they really better fix the whole sounding like she's orgasming, because I wouldn't.
Yeah. She needs to stop.
Well,
every 5 seconds.
Well, problem is like, how do you make a girl like moan without making it sounding sexual? That's the problem.
Well,
if she was like screaming and crying, it'd be fine. But she's just like, she's literally just going, which is like, I mean, it's realistic, I guess, but at the same time, it's annoying. I don't want to play that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if she was like sobbing or something as she's doing that, then I would be more okay with it, because I'm like, okay, I feel your pain. But when she's doing this, I'm just kind of gonna make a bunch of really weird masturbation jokes.
So yeah, it looks pretty good. Hopefully, if they come out with a demo and we get to play it, get our hands on it and on her, we'll have a little time to make a full decision on it and decide on whether it's good for the franchise.
I can't wait to objectivize this new Lara Croft that they're designed to be non-objectifiable.
Exactly.
Honestly, it would be
Get in the whole
the game. Everything wouldn't look so hard if the main character was a man, but whatever.
Well, that's Uncharted.
Oh yeah, huh?
What other games do we have to talk about?
I don't know about you guys, but I'm most excited for Unfarted, Skyrim Job, Mass Effect, and Assassin's Creed.
Okay. Ghost Recon Future Soldier was showed off, last E3. We got to see a little more, and apparently it's not coming out until next year sometime. But 4-player co-op, and you get cloaks. So it looks like a lot of fun to me. I can't wait.
Guys.
Also, you get to customize your gun down to like the internal parts, and it's just like it actually looks really good with Kinect, but Kinect sucks. So
it looks really impressive. I'm thinking about picking up a Kinect. I don't know why. I just kind of it's in the back of my head now. And I don't think I'm gonna be able to get rid of it until I get one.
Yeah.
Okay, but guys. Anyone notice how the guy called him Tom Clancy instead of Clancy during the presentation? He was like,
dude, it's all Ubisoft or Ubisoft, and they're all French, and they're all like, Monsieur Tom Clancy. He walked up into our studio, and he was like, hey,
Tom Clancy,
I would like you to make a game for me. That is, it's a game about how to teach you guys how to not lose more wars. And I don't know, you couldn't even understand what these people are saying, because they're like, we love hockey, ha 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 ha.
So yeah, Future Soldier looks really good. It's a Tom Clancy game, and they're usually at least decent, you know. So yeah, Future Soldier looks fun.
Right, can we stop talking about games now? Talk about movies.
No, we're not talking about movies. This is E3
The Green
podcast.
Lantern was terrible.
Silly,
The Green
silly.
Lantern was terrible. Don't watch it.
Green Lantern
right.
was apparently
Here's my
really
review
bad.
of the Green Lantern in a few words. I cannot take Ryan Reynolds' face serious. He looks like a baby. That's my impression of that actor.
Isn't that because he played like a college character in like 4 different movies? What was it, Van
Yeah, no.
Wilder? I can't remember.
Okay, right, look at this picture. Green Lantern machine gun picture. Okay, right, guys. I'll even post it in the video just to show how pathetic it looks.
See, you're probably looking at it right now, guys, if Shaky did this correctly. Look at that green machine gun and stuff. Look at that. I can't see it or anything, but yeah, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, it looks super cool. Yeah.
I thought one of the best parts from the entire movie. I have 2 gripes with it. One, there's one part where he's coming up to the place where he's like, "Oh, you need to save our planet." He says these words, "Earth? Oh, believe me, we're worth saving."
Right. Look at this picture and tell me you cannot take him serious out of face.
No, but guys.
Oh, it's funny because he has like a goldfish sitting right next to him.
So what?
Look at him! Look at that thing. It looks like a cross between like a goldfish and like a friggin' chicken or something. And then look, it's Green Lantern suit even has scales on it too. What the hell?
Right, here's the next one, guys. Look at this and tell me you can't take him serious.
Next one. It looks like oh, so that's the machine gun. See now
I am holding machine gun.
I am holding machine gun. Like usually you would be like, I'm shooting machine gun. But you know, if you look at his face, it just looks like he's like, oh, I'm looking straight forward.
I am a baby. I am never grown up.
Straight forward. But yeah, yeah. Back to E3, guys. Back to E3.
No.
We kind of went off track there.
No, it's okay.
Saints Row the Third. They didn't show off any gameplay of it, but it's Saints Row. It's going to be amazingly fun. Saints Row 1 and 2 were a blast to play through. More fun than GTA 4, in fact.
No.
So, well, online GTA 4 was more fun.
What are you talking about? So I forgot.
Saints Row the Third.
What about LA Noire? I forgot about that game.
LA Noire.
Saints Row can't be more fun than GTA 4. GTA 4 was a masterpiece.
You've never played Saints Row, have you?
Nope.
That's fine.
Saints Row.
Play Saints Row 2 by yourself, like single player, and you're gonna have a blast with it. It's amazingly fun.
A lot of fun, man.
So yeah, Saints Row the Third. The trailer looks good and stuff and whatnot. And if you want more, go watch the trailer or something. I don't know.
Power. Hey, power.
Hey, power. What you gonna do with all that power?
Wait, are we still doing the whole podcast thing? What's going on here?
Yeah, we never.
No, that's over. We're done.
That's over. Done with. Yeah, I stopped recording a while ago. Now, yeah, Batman Arkham City, the sequel to Batman Arkham Asylum, comes out. I never played the full game of Arkham Asylum. I've always wanted to. I believe I have it in my list for GameFly, so it will come eventually, and I'll be able to play it eventually. But Arkham City looks good. And
Arkham, I still yet to play Arkham Asylum. I really want to play that, and I don't know why.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum apparently was at least pretty decent, and it looks really good. And I can't wait. And plus, you get to play as like Catwoman, so there's that.
Let's just hope it's not like the Joker challenge level from Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Oh, the Catwoman film was amazing.
Catwoman is so good. Halle Berry is like the greatest actress of our time.
Wait, who's Halle Berry again?
She's that one black chick that's only sort of black, I think, but she doesn't really look all that black. She looks more Mexican, in my opinion.
She's everything.
Oh, that chick.
Yeah. So, yeah, Arkham Asylum looks pretty good. So yeah. Let's move on. BioShock Infinite.
Boo!
No,
looks
no,
good, actually.
hold on. It looks pretty good. I mean, you can't expect them to make like a BioShock 3 and have them still have it in Rapture. I mean,
Well, the thing that really annoys me about the game is what fucking idiot comes up with the name Comstock. I mean, that just sounds like a sperm
Hey.
bank. Comstock.
No,
Is
no,
it? Oh,
no,
that just sounds
no.
like one.
No, Jake. There's actually a kid at my school with the name Comstock.
Or punch him in the face.
No, but as for Infinite, I really like the whole steampunk aspect of it. Like, not a lot of games have steampunk in it, and I really like steampunk related
Fuck
things.
steampunk.
yeah, looks pretty good.
I have to say that I was impressed by how smooth it looked. I think it's gonna play really nicely. It might even
That's
be
because it's a
playing better than
benchmark,
the...
Mike.
Shut
They're
up,
running it
no.
in like the most powerful computers in there.
No.
So it looks really smooth, whereas if you go on the Xbox, it'll be like 40 frames per second. Oh, my foot's cramp. And then,
Well, either way, it's still gonna be better than the other two. So whatever. Jakey, shut up.
So yeah, Dead Island. They recently showed gameplay on that, kind of before E3, but since it's not out, let's talk about it.
It's
This game looks really interesting. It looks like it's an open world zombie game, but not really like an entire world. It's just an island. Looks interesting, and you don't really get many guns. You're just like, oh hey, look,
Dead Rising.
beat the
Dead
shit out
Rising
of this
survival
thing.
instincts activate.
But yeah, Dead Island looks interesting. It didn't really look exactly like I thought it was. Like,
yeah,
I
who
thought
wants
it
to
was.
play a black chick? That annoys me.
I thought it was going to look drastically different. It's not. It's nothing like what I thought it was going to look like.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Dead Rising, but in the first person, basically.
Yeah. So it looks interesting, and I will probably at least rent it, if only to play it with Candy Wagon and Brody.
Oh yeah, but
Wait, is it going to be co-op?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4-player co-op.
Wait, what game is this?
Dead
Dead Island.
That game's gonna be fun.
You
Hey,
missed
Magoo,
us.
you're gonna play with me. 4-player
missed-
co-op.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
fucking go.
Team Zomtaro.
Zomtaro.
You missed Batman Arkham City and BioShock Infinite.
I didn't miss it. I was listening. I just didn't talk.
Oh well, whatever.
I had nothing to say.
Uh,
Oh, except for BioShock Infinite, Ken Levine is crazy as fuck. That dude's so nuts. I
Yeah.
like him.
Oh yeah, the guy that was presenting it, he was like, he was all over the place. It was
He
awesome.
is tweaked as fuck on something. He's great.
I know. He was like before the show, I better relax. Ooh.
Ooh.
I gotta go and smoke some weed here, guys.
You sound like the guy who gets dick sucked at opera music.
okay. Well, id has shown off, their new game, Rage, which to me looks like a mixture of Doom.
Oh, it's copied Borderlands so
It
much.
looks like Doom and Borderlands mashed together in one game, and I'm not entirely sure what to think about it yet.
It's gonna be a
I'm
film.
not. I've never been amazingly into id's games, but they're not bad. What do you guys think of Rage?
I'm going to play the shit out of that game because somewhere in there's going to be some like ridiculous weapon like the BFG or like rocket launchers or like the railgun from Quake 2. Just something really ridiculous that will like make you go like, damn, that is pretty ridiculous.
Meh, the game's gonna be pretty shit in my opinion because it's just copied Borderlands. It's even got that kind of like same art style where everything's like every line has like this black smoothed edge. I don't know. I don't know how
cell
to explain
shading?
it.
Yeah, cell shading. You're thinking of cell
Yeah,
shading.
and for some reason they're trying to copy it, and then they went, right, let's copy it even further by taking the art style. It's just ridiculous. They've got no fucking innovation or originality. The game company so they don't deserve the money.
Jake, what are you going to do when every single idea in the world has been copied over like 10 million
Yeah,
times?
but they don't need to copy the art style. That's just taking it way too far, and it's just they don't deserve my money.
Well, they deserve my money. because I'm gonna buy that game because I fucking love it.
Yeah, well, Rage looks interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Street Fighter X Tekken, guys. Street Fighter,
Okay.
I last time I played Street Fighter was when I rented Street Fighter 4. I got my ass handed to me by the AI. I didn't want to bother going online because if I got my ass handed to me by the AI, I just didn't want to think about it. I was much better at Street Fighter 2 in the arcades, so it was surprising. And Tekken is a franchise I've never really been into, so I don't really know much about it. And the fact that they're mashing the two together, I don't know what to think. I'm sure it will be a good fighting game.
I like the idea of crossovers because it sells like the debate of who would win in a fight kind of sort of thing. But well, I like those kind of things. If that makes me sound really nerdy, sorry. But like fighting games as a whole, like it seems like they really need the crossover events to be honest. Because like if you try to make an original fighting game, it just gets boring because you're gonna need at least like 10 billion like characters in it. To make it at least
I'd like to see a wider range of like characters in fighting games, not just necessarily
Marvel versus DC
not just necessarily like video game characters. Like I'd love to see like Dr. House beat the crap out of like Marcus Phoenix or something with his cane and a bottle of
Vicodin.
Bottle of Vicodin. Thank you. I got mixed up there. So yeah, I'd love to see House beat the shit out of Marcus Phoenix.
With Dr. Foreman at his side.
A special ability is like House throws Foreman at him, and then he's like, oh, it's never lupus, and then Foreman explodes. and then the guy dies, and then it's like, KO, you diagnosed him. Diagnosis complete. You win for House.
I've been a part of the Tekken series since it was released, so it's nice to see it brought back. And I thought the Street Fighter series always looked really fun and interesting, and seeing it come together for a launch on the PS Vita seems like a perfect opportunity to get myself into that.
Hey, man, Mike.
Yeah.
Would you like some pound cake?
Now is not the time, Borden.
Have any of you guys got Mortal Kombat?
No. Mortal Kombat.
Get it.
I really want to buy it because I've always loved the MK series.
I don't know.
Very good game.
Mortal Kombat was good back when it was, oh, hey, look, we're going to scan this guy and he's going to put on different costumes and there's only 6 characters. Let's do that. And that was when the game was good.
And then Armageddon came along and was like, fuck it, we're going to do every single character in the entire game.
We're going to have, a crap ton of characters, and we're going to have a bunch of executions and fatalities and stuff like that, and the game's going to be bogged down by 3D graphics, and it's just going to be kind of lame. And I was like, So,
but the new one returns to the classic 2D thing.
Goes back to sort of the 2D thing, but at the same time, it's still 3D. But yeah, we would like to say bye to Mad Mike now. He's got things to do like touching himself and stuff. So bye, fat guy.
Bye, fat guy.
I run on a schedule. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah. So
get your Xbox back. I miss you.
Yeah, I miss all you guys too. Seriously,
good.
I really do.
Good talking to you, bro. Thank you for joining us for the podcast.
See you later.
Now, this is like the first time you've done anything in your position at all, which you haven't done anything.
Which is very surprising.
You're a terrible admin. You're a terrible admin, Mike. You don't do anything.
Sorry.
You don't do anything. You're bad admin.
I do a better job than you.
Yeah, and Victor, you haven't posted the.
I've been posting recently though.
Probably do that,
but that's okay.
Okay. I'll go post the number of the month.
You can't keep that purple rank for the rest of your life or anything.
I know. I'll go post it right
for the month, bro.
I'll go post it right now.
All right. Well, I'll see you later. You guys are.
Suck
my dick, fucking faggots.
Good night.
Right,
good night, sweet prince.
See ya.
So yeah, now that the fat kid's here and the internet is lighter, let's party. All right. Who wants beers? No. So let's talk Deus Ex: Human Revolution.
I got it right this time, haven't you?
Hey, you pronounced it right.
Yeah.
See, it's not that hard. You fucking faggot. Anyway, it looks really good. Ow.
Yeah, it looks really interesting, and I'm sure I'm gonna have a lot of fun with it. To me, it's reminding me of like Alpha Protocol, which I'm sure once I actually get my hands on it, it's not gonna
That
feel
was a terrible game.
Alpha Protocol was a lot of fun. So
all I've heard
it
was
was
how
the
great
worst
Deus Ex
game
games
ever.
were,
if you actually
and how
play it,
good this one
if you
already
actually
is.
play it, you'll have fun. I'm sure. Alpha Protocol was fun, but yeah, Deus Ex looks good. Oh, you have something to say?
I forgot what I was gonna say now, actually.
All right. Well, what do you guys think of the turn of Hitman Absolution? I didn't see anything on it actually. I just heard that it came out, and it's just like, oh hey, Hitman, cool.
Do you want me to dissect what I think about it?
Sure, but we're talking Hitman. But you can talk.
Yeah, no, about Hitman. Yeah, I'm talking about Hitman.
Okay.
Right. Basically, the trailer just consists of a woman going into the shower and really bad animations. That's the end of the trailer.
It's a woman going into the shower and being raped by the barcode guy. What's his name?
Yeah.
Agent 47.
Agent 47. Yeah. My name is Barcode Man, but you can call me Agent 47.
Barcode Man. Barcode Man.
So what happens when he goes to the shops?
Barcode can.
So when he goes to like supermarkets, he has to get his head put through like the scanning machine.
He's just like, oh hey, do you have a coupon, sir? And he's like, oh yeah. And then he just puts his head on the scanner and he scans it, and he gets everything for free. And he's just like, oh thanks. And then he just goes, and he's just like, oh yeah, I just didn't pay for anything. Yeah.
But yeah, the trailer looked a bit pointless. It could have just said, it could have just had a black screen with white writing just saying, this game is coming out soon. It didn't require this whole CGI crap that explained absolutely nothing.
Yeah, well, you know game companies, they always have to make you more interested in it. In order to do things.
I've never personally played a Hitman game yet, but like I
haven't. Boo! You get out of my podcast.
That's why I'm not talking.
You get out of my podcast.
But anyways, I've never personally played one yet, so I'm hoping to pick this one up. Because, like, I've always liked the idea of being, like, a sneaky assassin, like, doing jobs and upgrading your weapons to do better jobs.
There's, like, blood money on the 360. Why don't you rent
I don't have money for that. Shut up.
Rent.
Yeah, Blood Money's a really good game, actually.
Hey, John, the last Blockbuster closed, like, 2 years ago.
And Gamefly.
I don't have money for Gamefly. How many times do I have to tell you I'm poor?
Look at me. My name is Victor. I'm Asian and poor.
Yup, I'm poor and Irish.
Okay. So,
okay, look, guys. Victor's gonna be an engineer.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Hitman Absolution sounds absolutely good. So yeah, ha ha ha. See what I did there? No, but seriously, it looks, I can't really say it looks good because I haven't seen anything on it. It sounds like it's going to be another Hitman game, which, they're always kind of fun. So that will be fun, I suppose. I'll be meek here, I guess. Far Cry 3, you guys. It looks really pretty. So
it looks really scary with the characters.
It looks like we're back to the sort of island setting. That's, Far Cry 2 is parts of being
my name is the
Africa
protagonist of Far Cry 1. I'm going to wear a bright red Hawaiian shirt while everyone aims for me because I'm wearing a bright red Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah. So Far Cry 3, it looks really pretty. I don't know how it's going to play. It's probably going to play a lot like
Far Cry 2 turned me off to Far Cry 3.
I've never really been into Far Cry 2 or Far Cry in general.
It wasn't a great game.
It wasn't. But I'll tell you what was a great game, Crysis 2. That was a really fun game, and you should.
You beat it yet?
Yeah, I beat it last. I beat it last night. I think when you got offline, and at the end, Prophet's just like, Alcatraz is like, oh hey, I'm not dead, and then this guy in his head's like, oh hey, I'm like German or some shit like that. Hey, what's your name, buddy? And he's like, oh, they call me Prophet. And I was like, oh yeah, Crisis.
Wait, so he survived in the end and Prophet from the beginning, yeah?
Prophet dies. Alcatraz is basically tomato soup, and the nano suit 2 is the can. Alcatraz has to sit in the suit for the rest of his life because otherwise he'll die. And Prophet's consciousness apparently was saved in the suit somehow. And they've mixed Prophet's consciousness with Alcatraz, and now they're like one person. And Alcatraz is referring to himself as Prophet now.
We are Legion. We are one.
So
wait a minute.
Yeah, it was still pretty awesome. It's just like they call me Prophet.
Bum, bum,
and then the game ended, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, Magoo, I'm at the part in the campaign where you see Central Park getting lifted up.
Oh,
I just jumped on it.
Yeah, Central Park is the last level, when you get there.
Oh, the game got kind of slow near the end. It was quite good at the beginning, but then I think it just slowly kind of lost its quality more than halfway through.
Unfortunately, literally the final battle in the game, it's like, oh yeah, Central Park, this is gonna be epic. You go through Central Park, you sneak through, and then you finally get up near the spire, and it's just like, oh hey, the spire's locked up, and there's these 5 super hard to kill invisible enemies and stuff, and they're gonna walk around and try and kill you. I killed them after many, 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 many shotgun rounds, and that was the end of the game. You just jump into the spire, and that's it.
So that's like the Halo 2 ending.
It was really kind of lame.
Like the Halo 2 ending.
If that's what passes for boss fights nowadays, then video games have just gone down the drain, honestly. But yeah, Crysis 2 was still a really fun game, and I recommend it to anybody at least playing the single player, because multiplayer was kind of bad, and there's a lot of overpowered weapons, and it wasn't very fun. So, yeah.
You're just sad because you're going to camp in one corner.
No, I didn't camp throughout the entire game. I ran around, and everybody was just using overpowered weapons, and it was really not fun.
I think you're a cheater.
I am a cheater. So, yeah. Well, that's pretty much concludes our E3 discussion, guys. We'd like to thank you for listening to podcast.
What about the site?
We're not talking about the site. If you want to, okay, I'll say this right now. If you want to know about the site, go read the updates that me and Rich have posted in the news section of TeamTimeout.com. That has all our recent updates, the staff updates, all that stuff. I'm not going to talk about it here because that's just going to waste time. And I'm sure if you want to know about it, you're just going to go there anyway. And yeah, if you want to know about site stuff, go on the site and learn about it. Don't listen to the podcast because I'm not going to talk about it unless we get a major update. What
was that one guy's name? You know, the guy who's always here but never here. What's his name again?
Kyle. That kid.
Was it Kyle? I thought it was always
the kid that pays our bills. The kid that pays our bills.
Sarah? Really? I always thought his name was something else.
Yeah, that person.
Samantha?
That person. Yeah, the person that doesn't exist. Before we end this off, I'm pretty sure it's safe to say we can all agree on this. Skyrim was Team Timeout's best game of E3.
No!
I'm pretty sure that was best of E3.
Skyrim.
I'm pretty
Skyrim
sure.
was better.
I'm pretty sure Skyrim was TT's best.
No, definitely Skyrim, Magoo. What did you get about Skyrim, man?
Skyrim was terrible, but Skyrim was better than Skyrim, so I'm pretty sure Skyrim should win.
No,
I'm reading a thread about Skyrim. It just says, hey guys, I'm looking at Skyrim and I noticed something. Game for Windows Live. Fuck.
Point.
I'm gonna get it on the Xbox anyway, so it's like, well, hey. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Skyrim was our game of E3. What do you guys think?
To me, it was a tie between Skyrim and Saints Row the Third.
Yeah, I was quite surprised with Saints Row's gameplay. I mean, it just looks like it's getting better and better as the franchise continues.
I don't think they showed any gameplay at E3, did they?
Yeah, they did. They show like dildo bats and
well.
no, they did seriously.
Dildo bats, man.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, guys. By the way. Well, one last thing. At E3 there is a booth on episode 3 of Half-Life 2. So if anyone's still waiting for that game, you know.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that, and nobody lined up to like.
Yeah. The
Nobody cared.
line was
Nobody
extremely
cared.
short. Like nobody cared.
It was
Like,
like,
a show.
episode 3. Yeah, well, you've been dangling that in front of our faces. We just don't care anymore.
Yeah,
So Valve kind of screwed up there. I'm sure that once it's out, people are gonna be like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" You know. But
yeah,
now
if
it's
you
just
still
like
care about Half-Life, then this is pretty much an answer to your prayers, because there was a booth at E3. So, keep waiting.
Did they have gameplay of it in the booth?
No,
just
there's no coverage on it, so no one knows what it's like unless you ask the people who went there and played it. So no one knows.
Wow, no one knows. No. So yeah, well, I guess Half-Life is coming out as well. So yeah, there's that. Well, anyway, stop playing that. That concludes our E3 coverage, guys. Thanks for listening. We'll try and maybe do another podcast in the future.
Waste of time.
Seriously, Victor.
Okay.
You're messing it all up, man. But yeah, we'll try and get another podcast out in the future sometimes. We're not going to promise anything like we did last time because we ended up, screwing up.
Because Team Timeout is the greatest community and is always punctual.
So yeah, well, thanks for listening, guys, and have a great Father's Day tomorrow.
Father's Day tomorrow.
I'm gonna be hanging out with my old man. We're gonna be barbecuing and stuff, and
it's a corporate scam.
Yeah. So
of course, it's a corporate scam. Everything in America is a corporate scam.
Yeah, me and my dad are going to go hunting for dogs.
It doesn't matter.
Get some dog
it's a holiday. Spend it with your old man.
You eat dogs.
No, I don't, Jake. It's the whole stereotype.
Have fun, guys. So, happy Father's Day.
Remember to go on the forums and subscribe.
Yeah, do that. Happy Father's Day. Let your father know you love him and stuff, or give him a handshake or something. Don't play video games Sunday. Hang out with your old man. And,
Don't forget about Member of the Month, people.
Bon voyage from TT. Night.
Take it easy, guys.